So, I, as you can tell, I'm a physical chemist. Some call physical chemistry the dark side of chemistry, and that's because we use forbidden and illicit techniques. One technique is so powerful that its name alone can make a biologist cry as if a chili plant is taking a piss in his face. I am, of course, talking about the mental prostate exam that is mathematics. But apart from masturbating with numbers, we physical chemists are known for our techniques, our special, our little flavours of research. They're unique to us. So, mass spectrometry is for those who are very pretty, very rich. Especially quadruple time of flight. They're all cute toffs. And NMR, liquid nitrogen NMR, is of course for those who've got a cool and magnetic personality. It's also those who want to win all the damn physical chemistry awards. Not bitter. I'm not bitter at all, actually, because my technique is the light of the dark side. It is, of course, laser chemistry. Yeah. Woo! Yeah! Yeah, thanks, laser's awesome. But day to day, people come up to me, and many of you, although chemistry has been a tool of science for 50 years, and you've probably used like 5 lasers today, you'll come up to me and ask the same stupid fucking question that I get asked every day. You know, lasers? Is that like Star Wars? It's not fucking like Star Wars! Okay. Sorry, calm down. But I do like lasers, and I just don't understand this. Because they'll come up to me and think, just because I've got an orange visor, I want to hop into an X-Wing and go blow up a Death Star. No, nothing like that. I'm a scientist, man, come on, peace, whatever. So, they then follow up with a much more interesting question for me. For them, it's probably boring. But they're like, can you make me a lightsaber, or a blaster gun, or build a Death Star? And the answer is, of course, no. Unless they're from science funding, in which case the answer is 10 years of grant money. So, the technology in fiction is quite interesting, and Star Wars technology is really great. So, one of the most iconic things from Star Wars is the lightsaber. I'm having fun. But they all seem to be hefting about the thing like it's made of elephants, you know? And I don't understand this. Never met anyone. But I don't understand this. Because if you're going to call something a lightsaber, right? I don't know if you know much about the weight of light. There is a clue in the name, light. I just don't get this. I mean, lightsabers, well, they don't exist. But lasers, if they were to be a cutting tool, they're a lot more delicate. They're a lot more precise. They'd be much more like a scalpel. So, hands up, straight up in the air, if you have heard of laser eye surgery. Yeah? No, I've not, sorry. Not me either. Whatever. I really wish you could listen to myself sometimes. Laser eye surgery, I could probably be able to see like 2 miles away if I had that stuff, but as it is, all these sweets, lovely. You also have to be pretty sharp to get that last joke. So, then the next thing he asks is about blaster guns, and all it's like pew 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 pew, because they think, yeah, you know, lasers. Again, the sound that light makes. Well, let's just say the sun would be deafening us all every day. At least Scotland would be quiet. So, but the most iconic thing, of course, in Star Wars, the whole plot of the first movie was the Death Star. And The Death Star is a giant space station destroyed by a single torpedo in its exhaust port. And the Death Star laser was what made it impressive. It was described as having the force of 1,000 suns. Now, I've got a laser in my lab, and when I focus it down to a small square centimetre, and I've been nice to it, it will produce the intensity of 1,000 suns. This is great. We're on track. Fiction, reality, catching up. Great. But, so I went up to my mate, Luke, and I said, "Luke, do you want to come down to my lab and see my laser?" Yeah. Intensity of 1,000 suns. Exhaust port. It does have it. No, you're not coming to my lab. No rebels allowed in the lab. Of course, that was a Star Wars joke, and I should probably have already checked if there's any Star Wars fans in the audience, but I'm not going to, because there's a certain stigma attached with them not seeing Star Wars. So, if you're not a Star Wars fan, I'll give you a quick guide to getting Star Wars jokes. It's all about a person, right? So you just have to listen very carefully for the person next to you laughing, and just laugh louder. They'll just laugh louder than them, make it great much fun, and you'll have a good time. If you don't understand chemistry jokes, then just keep laughing the whole way, because I've got none of them left. So, yeah, 1,000 suns, awesome. So, a lot of people who like Star Wars won't like me, because I think the best trilogy is the prequel trilogy. Episodes 1, 2, and 3, yeah. Controversial stuff. And the point of this is because they star our heroes. The main man himself, Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, he's the hero. So, the whole plot is he takes this disordered and disorganized and corrupt Senate and creates a unique individual empire from it. And I really sympathize. Not because I like dictators and totalitarians, because I am one. You see, I take a giant laser, and it's pretty giant, it's lovely. I take a giant laser, yeah, and I point it at this tiny little disordered solution. Pew, 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 pew! Doesn't sound like that. What happens is that I force it, Star Wars fan, I force it into becoming an ordered crystal. And this is called non-photochemical laser-induced nucleation. It's pretty cool, it's pretty exciting. I'm very excited. So try taking it into the bedroom. So I went up to my girlfriend Sharon, and I said, "Sharon, hey Sharon." I went, "Hey Sharon, let's get some high-powered lasers in here." So she's a bit concerned, because she's not seen the risk assessment. and so I tried to explain it in simple terms, but she just didn't understand. I said, "I take a laser, I fire it at a liquid, and I make a crystal, Sharon." Hi Sharon. Except I have a ball gagging, so it sounds like not a crystal Sharon though, that'd be weird. So she got me over it. Yeah, but that didn't really matter. So I get excited about lasers. So I start with a laser. I go hang out with a laser in the lab all the time. But lasers themselves are very sexy. You know, people always come up to me and are like, "Ooh, lasers." Because even the word laser itself is an acronym, a very sensual one. Light amplification by the stimulated emission of radiation. Which sounds like the nerdiest porn ever. So, "Oh, get into my polarized cavity." But operating lasers and watching porn do have a lot in common. I mean, we're in a dark room, it's hot, it's loud, and if you do it too much, you go blind. So, yeah, before I get put on the list, I think I just have to say, join the dark side. And may, and may the electromagnetic force carrier be with you.